An argument for being around strong, rational and intelligent people. Life is rare in the universe and to the best of our knowledge so far only exists on our planet. Even on our planet, among all species, we humans are the most intelligent species. Being intelligent means, we can conceptualize ideas and rationally understand the reality in more complexity and are emotionally intelligent too, which means we can understand other people as well in a more complex way. But overall, this process of logically understanding the reality and ideas and connecting different thoughts to either figure out an underlying principle or to produce a new idea is one of the most complex and unique ability among us. This and our ability to communicate is what makes us different from all other species. One can say that human brain is the most valuable instrument that has allowed us to be where we are. However, even among humans, there are some people more talented and intelligent than others in different domains. Some are more mathematically intelligent, some are musically intelligent, some are better administrators, scientists, artists, etc. However, there are many people who either aren't trained from childhood or haven't really imbibed the idea of rational thinking in this process of connecting different dots in a coherent manner to integrate them well together and build something new. Or people who do that to a different degree, some more elaborately than the others. And many people who either have wrong ideologies or don't value this process at all, and are basically anti-rational, anti-thinking, anti-brain, including fascists, bigots, racists, religious fanatics, basically all people who deal with irrational thought process or ideologies. And one can argue that those who do value thinking, i.e. people who are more thoughtful, consistent and creative, are the best of the people. They are probably the best things in the universe. In life, we deal with a lot of randomness, such as natural incidents to accidents. And even in our process of understanding life, and in creating something meaningful to live a better life, we most need these highly intelligent, rational minds who can think logically and who can perceive reality in great complexities and who can prevent us from unwanted accidents by looking ahead or making better decisions, and those who can help bring better solutions to help us live better lives. If you are one of the highly gifted people, you need an ecosystem and a framework that puts you around similar people, who also think in the same degree of complexity as you, who can, not just understand where you are coming from, but rather build upon your ideas to take that many times further. The way, if you are studying quantum physics and you cannot explain your thought process to every commoner, in the same way, your ideas and thought process about life can be much more complex that you cannot explain it to people who aren't that gifted. And while it is the underlying current of our times that while we have material abundance, people in general have huge psychological issues, and it is rather very common that many intelligent people face more of such issues, as there are a lot of contradictions in real life that are hard to reconcile with, or there aren't a lot of people who either understand them or connect with them, let alone provide solutions to their problems. In general, in every society, in every time of human civilization, there are people who don't have their own independent thought process, who just make their opinions based on how others around them think or how the society thinks. That's the overwhelming majority of people. However, there are few people who do have independent thought process, who observe and rationally analyze how things work around them and find their way to rise up the hierarchies. It is true for every person who has risen to a position of power because of their merit, be it people like Hitler, Napoleon, or Gandhi, all professors, CEOs, presidents in a democracy. And if you are one of these people, you need thinking people around you. The vast majority who don't, are useless for you. They could be super fun to party with but not to go forward in life. And many times, being around people who don't think can hurt you more, as they may influence you in making decisions that are not thought out. If you are one of those people who are above average intelligent, it is probably your best strategy to put yourself around similarly intelligent people who can understand and complement you in life. The people who aren't that intelligent have different life trajectories and ambitions that don't necessarily align with yours. For instance, for most people, having a good job that pays well, allows sufficient vacation time, give good benefits, and coming back home and enjoying family time is a great way of living life. They may not care about a lot of things that you invest so much of your time thinking about, be it new ways to think about quantum duality or the process of natural selection, or Nietzsche's philosophy, or event horizon of a black hole, or socio-economic political landscapes and so on. Again, your best companions are people who can think at a similar scale. And most likely you will find such people in STEM studies at top schools. Apart from some exceptions, STEM studies are one of the most complex studies intellectually, be it certain kinds of mathematics, physics, and similar, that involve holding of complex ideas in your mind, checking their consistency and so on. On the other end, experimental fields like chemistry or experimental physics could be less intellectually challenging. And people who can do the highly complex work means it is a good indicator that they are most likely similarly thoughtful in other domains of their lives. This is also the reason a lot of companies that require high level of brain power recruit STEM PhDs from top schools. And many CEOs, and people who are running the world have this common trait. In general, be it university departments, corporates, governments, all look for strong people to run their respective units. In a similar sense, every meaningful person needs strong people around them to do good in life. So, if you are one of such people, you are much more likely to connect with people who think similarly. And you should try to be around and talk to such people. Everyone in academia in mathematical, STEM fields know that the best part of the job is to talk to very smart students with whom you can think at the speed of light. This is the reason many don't want to be at schools below top 5 as the students' quality decrease and you may not find students who can think that fast. If you as a student can find similar people around you as friends and colleagues with whom you can think this fast, it is an absolute thrill of life. Of course, there are many other dimensions to a person than raw intelligence, such as personality, tastes, worldview, character, ideology and more. There are many very meaningful people with strong characters who are not as intelligent or didn't go to top schools, and many otherwise shallow people who went to top schools and can solve equations but have no sense of meaning in life. But life is a random process and statistically speaking you can increase your chances of meeting meaningful intelligent people by being on campuses of top schools or at jobs that require higher level of skills. Finally, a good measure on how to judge a person is, that is based on attributes of their brain: how rational they are, how thoughtful and meaningful they are, how consistent they are within themselves and with the world around, if they have the courage to act on their valid ideas, if they are passionate about anything in life or have a zest to achieve something in life, consistency and validity of their thoughts and ideas, and their commitment to those ideas. There are many people such as Taliban in Afghanistan who are religiously committed to their ideas, but their ideas are inconsistent, irrational or pure evil, that it makes them bad people. Similarly, there are a lot of religious people in this world who are committed to the idea of God who at best are just wasting their time. So being committed to an idea means less unless the idea that they commit to is a valid and productive one. Things that don't matter are their race, ethnicity, nationality or skin color, their gender or sexuality, their looks and physique, unless they are really cute, their celebrity status, unless it is based on rational well-earned principles, say P.T. Ravi Shankar versus Kim Kardashian, their expensive belongings such as iPhone, cars, bungalows etc., although wealth, like celebrity status, degree or any other achievement, if self-earned, and fair and square, could be a good indicator of talent and spirit.